Okay. I know I'm late to the whole top list of the year, but I wanted to put this out because I really love cinema, and last year was a very important year for cinema for me. So I thought maybe I should do a list to celebrate that year with my top movies of the year that I thought were the best, the worst, the most meh movie, the most surprising, and the movie I'm looking forward to this year. So let's get started. Best movie. This was kind of hard for me because movies like Joker and Endgame and Parasite all came out this year with warm reception, might I add, but I believe the movie who most deserves this award has to be the movie Crawl. Crawl is a movie no one really talked about, and I think it deserves way more attention and love than it gets. I love any movie where the characters are stuck in a location and you get to really know them as people and understand the characters through trials and tribulations and dialogues and interactions. The lead characters were excellent in the roles and it made you feel for them and what they were going through. This was one of my favorite movie-going experiences and I can't recommend this movie enough. Also, this was Quentin Tarantino's favorite movie of the year, so that gives it way more credibility. The worst. This is going to be an easy category. I knew this movie was going to be a contender since early last year, and that movie is Glass. Jesus, this film was a major letdown. I've never rolled my eyes harder in a film before. The blaring issues I had with this movie were the underuse of the characters that were connected to the three superhumans, like the guy from Unbreakable Son, Mr. Glass's mom, and the girl from Split. They were barely in the movie, and they're supposed to have like this important role, I guess. The red herring in the movie, the way the movie tried hard to convince you the three superhumans weren't really superhuman, and it just felt so forced. Like, have you not seen what these assholes are doing? They literally fell from a window and survived like they weren't hurt, okay? And the ending, oh good god, the ending. I don't want to spoil, but I have to, so spoiler alert. And the lady that was trying to convince them that they were regular humans was actually in the secret group from the very beginning. And we find that all out in the last 6 minutes of the movie. Come on now. All in all, this was not a good conclusion to a film trilogy that shouldn't even have been one in the first place. I don't even know why they keep letting you make films, M. Night Shyamalan. The runner-up was Rise of Skywalker. We know it was a bad movie. You know it was a bad movie. I know it was a bad movie. We don't even have to talk about it. Do it.
Oh, say less.
The Rise of Skywalker was ass. That's it. That's all there is to it. Okay? Finn was trash. Poe was trash. The whole trilogy was trash. They had no plans going forward with it. It was boring, okay? The first one had potential. The Last Jedi messed it up. Everything else since then has been garbage. Rogue One, Solo movie, and everything they got planned. Fuck it, even Mandalorian sucks. I'm done. Star Wars, you're trash. You're canceled. I'm done. Meh movie. I know this is a weird category, but it deserves one because we all know a movie that doesn't warrant a reaction besides that came and went and I didn't feel one way or another about it. And I believe the movie that deserves that award has to be Abominable. Abominable isn't a bad film or the best. It's just another one of those films that you go and see and just leave and remember it when it's mentioned. I know I'm not the target demographic, but in this day and age, everything is for everyone. The characters are pretty bland, to be honest, besides the main character. The settings were dull with them just going from one scene to another. The comedy was chuckle-worthy at best. But I commend DreamWorks for trying to make something new. I see what you guys were doing, but you gotta
get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit, so it's together.
Ultimately, this movie just felt like a semi-hollow, mildly funny, bland DreamWorks movie. You can watch it, but I mean, there's better DreamWorks movies out there. By the way, I really hate this kid, like, so much, man. Surprising movie. Ooh. The next movie was not on my radar at all, and for it to be as good as it was, I was shocked after leaving the theater. And that movie was Uncut Gems. I left it up to a poll to decide what movie I'd see between this and Knives Out, and they decided I should go see Knives Out. But I said, one of my classmates said, I look like this dude, bro. I am done. No! I've never seen Adam Sandler fall into a role like this. When a movie makes you sympathetic with a bad person, you know the movie is doing it right. The movie does carry a little bit during the middle, but it doesn't detract from the movie that much. This is a slow burn of a movie, and it helps you get to know and want to see the character win in the end. This movie was a lot like Joker and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where it's a slow burn to the climax, where you know how this story ends, how this sort of situation resolves itself, but it causes a sense of anxiety within you, and I love when movies do that. This movie was an extreme surprise, and I recommend it completely.
Holy shit, I'm gonna come.
I know this next category doesn't work because the next movie, of course, isn't coming out in 2019, but I wanted to look forward to all the movies that are coming out this year, and the movie I'm most excited for this year is Soul. Soul looks like it's gonna be an incredible movie. When I first saw that trailer, I felt like trailer just oozes with so much culture and all types of art forms, and I love the monologue at the beginning. This feels like a brand new thing Pixar is doing, and I love that the main character is African American. It gives the film this sense of familiarity, even though he probably won't even be black throughout the whole movie because Disney and Pixar love to make all the African American characters not be black throughout the whole movies. I'm still very excited for the future of Pixar and the future of animation in general, and movies in general. I think this is going to be an amazing year for movies and an awesome way to start the decade.